Hi everybody, this is a Mount Snowdon checklist for those who are traveling. So this is basically for those who want to cover the highest mountain in Wales. So one of the most important things is the footwear. So that's number one. Make sure you got a good grip on it. Number two is going to be your clothing. Make sure you got the correct clothing. Number three is going to be your backpack. Making sure you got all your essentials in them. Four obviously is going to be your water bottle. We'd recommend about 2 liters of water with your traveling. Five, we put snacks. So you're looking at high energy bars, something that's going to give you like good energy, like flapjacks and so forth. Identification, just in case the worst case scenario, anything happens. So anything like a driver's license, you're carrying it with you. Number seven, which everyone has nowadays, it's your mobile phone. Even though signals are not going to be great up there, but when you do get it, you can make phone calls and stuff. Number eight, depending on the weather, sunglasses as well is going to be a vital part, especially when you are trekking all the way to the top. Number nine, it doesn't matter whether you're brown or black. Sunscreen is very important because it can get very hot. We went on the hottest day of the UK. Number 10 is a hat. Even in this instance, I didn't have a hat myself, but the hat's quite vital to keep you protected at all times, especially if it's cold. So while you're traveling up, you got a midsection, midway point where you can get your drinks and stuff as well. Number 11, we put gloves, but in this instance, we didn't have any gloves. But also make a vital point. So all these things you want to make sure that you're able to collect before you start traveling. So parking is quite close by. We were lucky to just park somewhere free, but you saw that at the beginning from there where you can do your parking, and then just take your time. If you're going in a group, it's fine. If you're not, there's plenty of people going on the same path. Camera, we put number 12, but the thing is the camera is going to be on your phone anyway, so you should have plenty of battery life on that. You can take stunning pictures of the views at different points. Number 13, we put trekking poles. I think they're brilliant. You can get them off Facebook Marketplace or Sports Direct. One or two trekking poles are going to be to help you balance and move things out of the way while you're walking up. And just remember to go at your own pace. I think all levels of fitness is fine. You don't want someone pushing you to go up. Just go at your own pace. Footwear, just to clarify, is very, very important. Make sure you have correct footwear. Walking boots or hiking boots are fine. Trainers, depends how good they are, but as you can see, loads of rocks and stuff up there as well, so just take your time, though, in terms of misstep. 14, we put spare clothes, so you never know in terms of incidents that can happen, so spare clothes in case you need it. So this goes straight into your backpack with your water bottle and snacks and other necessary items that you may need. So as you can see, the beautiful views up here. This is where you can use your phone, take some pictures, and as you can see, me and a few other people in the shot taking our time walking up. As you can see, take your time in terms of making sure that you stepping on somewhere where you can step on. The last thing you want to do is twist your foot halfway up the mountain. Like I said, midway point through the hike, there's a place where you can get drinks and snacks and stuff. But ideally, you want to bring your own, work out cheaper as well. 2 liters of water is definitely recommended. We took one each, but to be honest, I think 2 liter would have been more sufficient because we had to buy halfway through. The earlier you get there, the better. Ideally, you want to go in your own car. In a coach, you'll be just stuck. Depending on how quick the coach is going. So there is a train that goes up, a little tram. Well, not a train, a tram that goes up and then down Mount Snowdon. So some people are just here just to literally just take a tram up and take a tram down. Or what they'll do is they'll take a tram up and then walk it down. But we thought once in a lifetime, might as well, in terms of walk it up and walk it back down. So I put the time in right at the end. It took us about 6 minutes. Not 6 minutes, so what am I talking about? 6 minutes a video, about 6 hours or something, so close enough to 30,000 steps. We covered about 10 miles. So this is at the top. As you can see, people with dresses, because they've literally just taken the tram up and tram back down. Definitely want to go early. Check the weather reports before you go as well. Yeah, it's a huge achievement once you get up there, because, like I said, it's the biggest mountain in Mount Snowdon. The name at the bottom, YR Wadafa, I guess that's in Welsh. And that's pretty much it, really. Just remember to like and subscribe. And share the video, and we managed to make it up. We read Zor in the car, up, and then came back down, and it was Maghrib. As you can see here, this gives you the whole route, which we managed to see at the bottom. But alhamdulillah, yeah, covered it all. Yeah, 31,000 steps, over 10 miles, and some really good shots, alhamdulillah. So yeah, it was a good journey. Jazakallah. Inshallah, Ben Nevis next on Scaffold Pike, inshallah.